The topic that I decided to do for this presentation was if we should send people to Mars. The arguments there are is it a reasonable thing to send people to Mars? Is it a plausible thing to do? And why should we send people to Mars? According to the first video by National Geographic, we should be sending people to Mars because we, as a people, are explorers, and this is our next big thing to explore. They say that because we have the ability and the desire to explore this world and others, that it is what makes us a dominant species. According to the second video, Dr. Robert Zurbain makes more specific scientific explanations as to why Mars is the next step of the space program. He says that there are 3 reasons that Mars should be the next step. They are: 1. Mars is where the science is. 2. Mars is where the challenge is. And 3. Mars is where the future is. According to the third video by Tech Insider, they explain why NASA has not yet sent people to Mars and why they may never. They say that the biggest reason is political and that it changes too often for an extended space program to be implemented. According to the fourth video by Joe Scott, he makes 5 reasons that Mars is not a plausible thing to do. 1. Radiation. 2. Low air pressure. 3. Perchlorates in the soil. 4. Gravity. And 5. Contamination. I found that the behavioral and emotional data that I saw in video 1 and 2 did a better job than those found in videos 3 and 4, therefore making the argument for people going to Mars appear stronger to me. The first reason that the first 2 videos were better is because in both of them you could see the people that were talking and see the passion that they had. In video 3, it is a voiceover with images and videos. In that video, you were not able to see the gestures that the speaker is making, thus making the video weaker. You were able to see the passion in the faces of the speakers, see the gestures that they made to get their point across, and see all the different people that were speaking. The second reason that the first 2 videos were better is because they connected more to the past and what it could do for our future. They hit the emotions by talking about what going to Mars could do for us in the future and why our past makes this the perfect thing to do next. The first class concept that I observed in these clips was the nonverbal language. In all the videos where you can see the speaker, you are able to see that they are emphasizing and what they think is most important by the way they use gestures and hand movements. The second class concept that you can see throughout these videos is critical thinking. You are able to tell that people took the question, should people go to Mars, and really analyzed all the options and outcomes of it and came to the conclusion that they thought fit best with the information that they had. Thus, they critically thought through the question. The third class concept that you can see throughout these videos is interpersonal communication. First, they are communicating the information through the videos that have been made, and secondly, they are using verbal and nonverbal messages to get their point across. In conclusion, I found the videos for sending people to Mars were stronger than the videos that were against it. They had a stronger behavioral and emotional data throughout their arguments. The videos also contained class concepts that we talked about: nonverbal language, critical thinking, and interpersonal communication.